What's going on, YouTube gang? It's Melo DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my favorite plays for DraftKings and for FanDuel for Thursday Night Football. We have the Carolina Panthers versus the Atlanta Falcons. Hope everybody's having a great day. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Press that bell icon to always stay notified for new videos. Let's get right into it, y'all. Go with my first play. Gotta look at Teddy Bridgewater against Atlanta. Now looking at a 49 implied total in this play, but they're giving the favor to Carolina Panthers at a plus 2.5. Was a good spot for Teddy Bridgewater. He did 19 last go around against the Saints, but in his play against Atlanta, which allows 344 passing yards a game, 2.7 touchdowns allowed a game as well. Teddy Bridgewater is in a great spot, averaging 275.9 passing yards a game for the season, a 71.9 completion percentage, and he averaging around 19.4 fantasy points at home this season. Now Atlanta also allows a 71.4 completion percentage and a 35.3 fantasy points per game when away. So it's a good spot for him. Also looking to what he did last go around in week 5. When he played the Falcons, he had a 23.8 fantasy point game with 2 touchdowns and a win. So something to consider if they're going to go back and do damage once again. He's in a good play to do so, especially with the plays around his receiver core to get the job done. So I love this play for Teddy Bridgewater at the captain spot for Thursday Night Football. All right, going to the next spot here. Of course, you got Robby Anderson. This guy's a beast as well, averaging 18 fantasy points a game, 8.4 targets a game as well, in a smashing spot, like I said, against ATL, in which, looking into what they allow a game, allows 223 receiving yards to the receiver spot, 1 touchdown a game. So something to consider here. Now Robby Anderson also is in a good play here. Last go around he did have 23 fantasy points, but he has 23.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus Atlanta. He had 23 against them in week 5, in which he had 13 targets, 8 receptions, 112 yards, but no touchdowns. So this could be a play where, the fact that he had over 20 plus fantasy points without a touchdown, if you get a touchdown, just go around, definitely a captain considered spot for Robby Anderson here. He's averaging 8 targets a game, 6.6 receptions, 91.6 receiving yards a game, around 18.1 fantasy points a game as well. So Robby Anderson, great spot to consider for your plays. All right, another play you could look into, Todd Gurley. All right, this guy was a beast last go around. He played Carolina. He did have a 28 fantasy point game in week 5. But Todd Gurley, he's just been stepping it up. Just like this play for him. Now, Carolina, they are weak against the running back position. They allow 107.4 rushing yards a game, 8.1 receptions with 1.1 touchdowns a game to the running back spot, 33.2 fantasy points per game to the position. All right, like I said, he had 28 fantasy points in week 5. He had 14 carries, 121 rushing yards that game. He also was 4 out of 5 in the pass attack in that game too. So Todd Gurley could be another potential play at captain if you want to be different. But Todd Gurley, good play to look into against Carolina's rushing attack. All right, now let's get into some savings here. We do have Curtis Samuel, 5,400, still a good spot overall if you want some value here. He is averaging 4.8 targets, 4.2 receptions, 10.2 fantasy points per game. He did come off his best game last go around against the Saints. He did have 17 fantasy points. He was 6 for 6 with a touchdown. So we want to go to another valuable spot with Curtis Samuel, be different. This is something to consider with Curtis Samuel here. Like I said, going against a vulnerable pass attack defense with the Falcons. All right, love that play for him. Another guy you could consider, you go to the kickers. Love the kickers here, like Young Hoku. All right, he's been actually real dominant in his play. He could also be a potential captain play. Check him out against the Vikings and Panthers. 20-13 in those 2 games. He did have a 17 against Cowboys, 18 against the Bucks. So this guy, he's definitely been in play. So something to consider. He's averaging 15 fantasy points in 3 underdog games, averaging 2.7 field goal attempts a game, 11 fantasy points over the past 5 games as well. He did have 18.5 fantasy points in the past 2 away games. He did have, like I said, he had 17 against Dallas away. He had 20 against Minnesota away this season. So something to consider here with Young Hoku in this spot at kicker. All right, another play kicker you also consider is Joey Slye. He's also been in play. He's averaging 2.9 field goal attempts a game. He's averaging 10.5 field goals in the past 2 games versus Atlanta. So if you need some value, check him out. He had 11 and 10 in the last 2 games. So knowing that you can get some great value plays with the kickers is in play. So he's averaging 10 fantasy points at home for the season. So Joe Slye is also a valuable play at kicker at a valuable price tag. So like those plays. Let's see if I can find some more upside here. Calvin Ridley, that's definitely been in play against Carolina. He had 25, 19, 31 in the last 3 games against Carolina. He's averaging 9.7 targets, 5.7 receptions, 21.8 fantasy points a game for the season, averaging 21.4 fantasy points in the past 5 games versus ATL. He had 24.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games at Carolina in the past 3 seasons. So love this play for him. He did have that 24 fantasy point game in week 5, in which he had 10 targets, 8 receptions, 136 yards that game, but no touchdown that game. So like I said, just like how Robby Anderson was, if he had a touchdown, this guy would have definitely exploded at the captain spot. So Calvin Ridley, Robby Anderson, Todd Gurley, those are great potential captain spots here. But that was when Jones was out. So of course, if Jones is out again for week 8 for the Thursday showdown, then Calvin Ridley is definitely in play. So those are the plays I'm looking at for today, y'all. If you like the plays, definitely give a thumbs up for the video. If you'd like to get access to my player pool, click the link in the description and sign up for Draft Dashboard Tools. Once you sign up to the link, you have access to the NFL cheat sheet, position optimizer, your sleepers, your studs. Click on the watch players. That gets access to your player pool, and you'll see Watch Melo's DFS picks button up top for either DraftKings or FanDuel. And that's only if you click the link in the description and sign up. It's only $1 up to 30 days. So I love y'all, man. Y'all collect that bag. It's Melo DFS, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.